his name's come up here, and we've talked about him on our show a few times, and that's Morgan Frost, who Elliotte Friedman has reported could be on the way out, and the Blackhawks definitely need centers, especially young centers, and he's a guy I targeted a couple of weeks ago. If the Hawks were to make a trade, one, what kind of player would they be getting back? And two, because I'm terrible at this, what would it take to land a guy like that?
That's the great question. Is I have no idea what Morgan Frost's value is around the league. First round pick in 2017, last 2 years, 40 plus points. He's pretty decent playmaker, offense. He's a good center. He's worked to maybe not turn himself into a dynamic two-way player, but the details of his game have certainly improved from when he was just I ain't crossing the red line kind of guy. I'm going to be on offense. You guys figure it out back there. He's not that anymore. He is more of a 200-foot player than he ever was. The offense has been inconsistent. You look at the numbers, 45, 40-ish points. All right, normal for a middle six center. And then you look at how he gets them, and it's October, November, he doesn't score. Sometime in December, he takes off and leads the team in scoring through March. And then you see, 45 at the end of the year. That's good. And it is. The numbers do look good. He's struggling to find consistency, but it's very hard to find consistency when the head coach seems to not be all that interested in the type of player you are. We say there's this, in case of emergency, bench Morgan Frost. When things start to go wrong, John Tortorella's first instinct is, I'm sitting him. 11 scratches this year. He sat 4 the last 5 this season. And the only game he got in, it was because Couturier came up with a morning skate injury. It's I guess we have to get Frost in. We're out of players. So it's really just, I think, best for all sides to kind of move on. The Flyers have hinted they're not the most interested in trading him, but you're paying him to wear a suit. Why not try to get something for him that you may one day be interested in using rather than a player who doesn't play all that much for you? But I think he's good. If he can find consistency with line mates and on a power play unit, he will put up points. That's the kind of player he is. It just kind of seems to not be working in Philly. What would I be interested in taking for him? I heard you guys on the show talk about 2 second-round picks. Sign me up. Absolutely sign me up for a pair of second-round picks. That sounds just fine to me. More than anything, I'm ready to move on from the conversation. The amount of time we have dedicated to talking about Morgan Frost is unfathomable, considering he's not an elite player. He's good, but I'm done with it. I can't wait for this to happen, honestly, Greg.
I hear you. We've been through that before. Maybe Matt Ellison has a nephew we could trade for Morgan Frost.
I'll take him.
We all silly like the mayor.